Budget 2023 is here. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented her fifth union budget. This year's budget aims to create an empowered and inclusive economy. Hi, I'm Risha Dwivedi, and on NIJ Explained today, let us look at how the Narendra Modi government has focused on accelerating the growth levers of India. Through Budget 2023, the government has focused on growth levers of India that will set off virtuous cycles in themselves, thus driving economic growth. Let us look at these levers. The middle class. This budget leaves more money in the hands of the middle class. Savings will increase owing to relaxation in the form of tax benefits. What happens when there's more savings? Consumption goes up. This will have a positive impact on the investment as banks would have more loans at dispersal to be given to budding startups and MSME sectors. An increase in consumption will increase the demand for products, thus pushing up production and thereby increasing the number of job opportunities for the budding youth of this country. Agricultural credit. Agricultural credit has been announced. Credit to the tune of Rs 20 lakh crore will be made available to the farmers towards animal husbandry, dairy and fisheries sector. That will not only enable them to increase production of crops, it would also result in diverting the credit to adopting better technology and methods towards sustainable agriculture. For instance, through this credit, farmers can purchase happy seeders that will help resolve the problem of stubble burning. The agricultural credit will also provide a boost to the production of millets in India. The credit will also result in setting up of widely available storage capacity. Investment. The budget comes with the announcement of an increase in capital investment. There has been a rise in the capital investment outlay by 33.4%, which is Rs 10 lakh crore. This will result in a virtuous cycle whereby not only it will give a boost to the creation of physical infrastructure in the country, it will also result in more job creation and overall economic growth. Infrastructure. This budget also shows the government's massive infrastructure push. Airports, railways, houses under PM Awas Yojana, ports that will accelerate growth. The government has decided to continue with the interest-free loan to state governments for the next 50 years so that development of infrastructure could be accelerated without any hindrance. Apart from that, highest ever capital outlay has been allocated to the railways to the tune of Rs 2.4 lakh crore. Over 100 transport infrastructure projects have been identified for end-to-end connectivity for ports, coal, steel and fertilizer sectors. Establishment of Urban Infrastructure Development Fund in Tier 2 and 3 cities has been announced. MSME. A thriving MSME is one of the many areas of focus of the Modi government, and this year's budget has announced measures for boosting this sector. For instance, contract execution has been eased. This will largely benefit MSMEs that were affected during the pandemic. This means MSMEs will be able to function better, that will in turn drive growth. Also, entity digilockers will be set up for business enterprises and charitable trusts where they can store their business documents. This will make storing and sharing of documents with the business ecosystem a lot handier than before. A credit guarantee scheme to the tune of Rs 2 lakh crore for MSMEs has been announced. Customs duty. What exactly does relaxation in customs duty on certain products achieve? Well, the goal is to promote manufacturing in the country by reducing the price of raw materials. For instance, in this year's budget, the government has announced a reduction of customs duty on capital goods required for lithium-ion battery manufacturing in India. This will make transitioning to greener mobility a lot faster. Similarly, reduction in customs duty on shrimp feed will result in more marine exports. Besides this, seeds for manufacturing lab-grown diamonds will result in export promotion. The government has announced continuance of concessional basic custom duty on copper scrap. Copper scraps are used in a number of products like AC, roofing and production of radio, TV, computers, mobiles, etc. This will result in augmenting raw material availability. Vishwakarma. The Budget 2023 brings a boost to artisans and craftspeople in the country. PM Vishwakarma Kaushal Samman package of assistance for traditional artisans and craftspeople has been conceptualized. This will enable them to improve the quality, scale and reach of their products, thereby helping in their growth. It will also enable their integration with the MSME value chain. Ease of doing business. Ease of doing business in India has been a top priority for the government, for it is businesses that are a key driver of economic growth. Changes brought in the direct taxes will reduce compliance burden and promote entrepreneurial spirit in the country. This will also help various players make in India that will boost manufacturing, that will result in job creation. Like many years ago, the Prime Minister had said, the government has no business to be in business. Green growth. The government seeks to promote green economy and green growth in India. A number of initiatives have been announced that will be growth drivers in this sector. The PM Pranam scheme will be launched to incentivize states and union territories to promote usage of alternative fertilizers. Fertilizers like NPK are imported. Not only does the price of imported fertilizers go up, that makes farming more expensive, it also affects the overall productivity. Through PM Pranam, the states can look at sustainable fertilizers. The government is planning to set up 10,000 bio-input resource centers to help farmers to adopt natural farming practices devoid of chemicals. The Govt scheme to promote a circular economy in the country has been announced. Then there's the Mishti scheme that will focus on mangrove plantation. Through its focus on green growth, India is moving towards the goals it has emphasized at various global platforms. Millet production. The Modi government has laid a special emphasis on promotion of sustainable agriculture in the country. Through Sri Anna scheme, the focus is on millet production. Millets, as you know, are highly nutritious and have been cultivated in the Indian subcontinent for over 5,000 years. Millets are not water intensive like wheat or rice, which means it promotes sustainable agriculture since it does not adversely impact the groundwater. Now, millet production will not only provide an alternative to farmers as well, but will also help in making India healthier. So that was all in this episode of NIJ Explained. Do let us know in the comments below if you found this video insightful. Until next time, this is Richa Dwivedi signing off. Dhanewad.